And welcome back to Grant's Gaming Corner, ladies and gentlemen. We are jumping back into our Pokemon Brilliant Diamond playthrough, and I think it's about time we took on the league. Kind of put it off last week doing some grinding, and I've did some grinding off camera just to kind of get our team a little better. But I think it's time. Though I do have one question, because I realize there is one TM I'd like to find that would come in handy, but we don't have to have it, so I'll leave it to you guys if we decide to go get it or not. But welcome in, Diddley, glad to see you here. Welcome in, Luigi, appreciate y'all jumping in. Before we get in too deep, do remember, am I off camera? You know, I figured it was a good way to try to, you know, gain a little bit of experience and, you know, help you guys out and just kind of keep you guys from sitting here and staring at me just grind up our levels, mining off camera. Yeah. How you doing, Toast? Appreciate you coming and jumping in. Before we get too deep, though, do remember we have rules. Rule 1: be nice, be kind, and do not put anything in profane in my chat that's not supposed to be there. It's okay, Diddley. You know I can't spell either, so. Rule 2: keep yourself safe on the internet and in my chat. So don't put anything out there personal that you don't need to be out there. Rule 3: please do not spoil any of the story for us. We're having a good time. Just enjoy it. Relax. Ride. And rule 4: have a good time. Guess what game I'm playing tonight? The Terrarium. Terrarium. Is that how I say it? I'm always saying it wrong. I know I am, but I know which game I'm talking about. Good guess, Diddley. Actually, that's not bad. Pokemon Insurgence was a good one. Alright, so I would like to have the TM for Flamethrower because I realized we don't have anything fire. And Flowers, if I remember right, can learn Flamethrower. But we'd have to go hunt down the TM for it. And I know where it's at. It might take us a little bit to go get it. So do we go get the TM? Or do we just take it as is? Because we got a pretty good team. We really do. We got Tommy at level 60. Papa D at 69. We got Popcorn at 64. Mama D at 67. Flowers at 48. So a little behind. And Hannah at 67. So I think we would be okay to take on the league as is. We'll definitely have to keep a close eye on everybody and make sure we heal up along the way. Terrarium, I'm not stopping until I take down the Exomex. Ah, gotcha. I figured it was Terrarium. Hey, that was my guess. Speaking of which, let's check out, speaking of healing up, what we have here, and let's grab us some items if we need them, because I have a feeling we could use some healing items just to be on the safe side. So max revives we got 20. I mean max revives. Max potions we got 21. Hyper potions we got 27. Not worried about super potions or regular potions. Full restores we only have 1. We could sell those revives technically. Antidote, paralyze. Antidote we've got 3. Paralyze we've got 8. Awakening we don't have any. Burn heal we have 1. Ice heal we have 2. Full heal. Okay. Full heal we've got 16. So let's stock up about another 20 on the full heals. And let's grab about 10. Ooh, it's gonna take all of our money doing that. Ah. Okay, I didn't realize we were gonna be using all of our money doing that. Pretty easy, a little almost harder. Welcome in, Miss Me. Glad to see that you made it in. So the golem, you finally beat it after the other night, huh? Yeah, let's take 10 of these because I feel like they're gonna come in handy. And we think we're okay on things like max potions and hyper potions right now. Not buying revives, are you? No, we're gonna sell the revives here in just a second. In fact, let's do that and let's see how much money we get for those. No, we don't need revives. We can't use our revives. Alright, so how much money? Okay, they gave us about, what, almost 10,000. So put us about 14,000 altogether. No, I was looking at full restores. We got 11 now. How many? So we get 5 more max potions. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab 5 more max potions. Broken buying all those full restores. Well, it was 30,000 for 10 of them, but you know what? They'll be worth it if we get in the middle of a battle and we need to heal up status and HP, especially while we're taking on the elite. Let's see. Yes, Hannah and I went and looked at that picture. Looked at the pictures you have up there on the community tab. What was it? I think the night after that stream, the night we talked about it. And yes, very cute, and he very much has our vote. Hannah and I both agree. He's got our vote. What? Oh, Hannah came out of nowhere on that one. Yeah, we're broke now. But that's okay. We got, I think, the items we need to go through the Elite Four, which I think we're going to go ahead and take on the Elite Four. Hold it. Don't go off without me. You're challenging the Pokemon League, aren't you? That's why I'm here. Let's see who's more worthy of making the challenge with a battle. Oh, boy. Welcome in, Neil. How you doing this evening? Appreciate you coming and hanging out for a little while. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. But, yes, we've been doing our looking around. We like to check out and see what you guys do, too. You see the other one. I was thinking it was pretty funny. The broken plate, yeah, that was pretty good. My question is, how did you break the plate? That's what I want to know. Because if that's a Corel, that's impressive. Because those things aren't supposed to break, from what I understand. At least I know the ones that I have thrown those around, and they've been pretty good. Different world, just again. This is a crafting station. Good luck with the crafting station there, Toast. I dropped it in the dishwasher. Really? Interesting. I did not expect for a Corel to break. Yeah, flying weakness is an electric type move, but we're using Tommy right now because he's just the first in the league. I've been training him up and just let him do his thing. I mean, he's strong enough. He's a legendary. He can really hold his own, honestly. Now, we might have to pull him out against this Infernape right here, but we're going to see what happens. Ikea or Target. Ah, okay, so they're not Corel type. Okay, that makes sense now. But, hey, accidents do happen. At least they... Ooh. Yeah, we're going to pull Tommy out here in just a minute. At least they're not something that you have to worry too much about then, hopefully. And hopefully it was just one, not like a whole bunch of them. Whew. Tommy just knocked down Infernape. Nice. But yeah, you may want to consider, and I know they're a little more expensive, but Corel is a really good brand of plates, and not a sponsor, just ones that I like using. Okay, so it was just the one. Cool. But yeah, Corel is a really good brand. Like I said, I know they're a little more expensive, but they're really good. They're durable. I've thrown mine all kinds of around, banged them around, dropped them in the sink. How did he... Huh? I didn't even pick a move. Does Roar Time take 2 turns? Can't move the next turn. Did not realize. I didn't read. Yeah, well, there goes Tommy. Guess we're gonna have to pull Tommy out. Okay. Let's such is the way this goes with me. Let's put Hannah in. She's got focus palm, so hopefully her focus palm can survive. Yeah, down goes Tommy. Oh well. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that it had a recovery time on it. I was just trying to knock out Infernape. Oh well. It is what it is. We'll pull Tommy out. We'll find something else. Well, maybe this way it'll give us a chance to get a fire type at least. Maybe we can get something with some fire type moves that'll help us out. Alright, Hannah, hit that Blitzel hard. Hurl the official Genoware of Grant's Gaming Corner. I mean, hey, if they want to sponsor, I am down to talk if they want to reach out to me. Is P-Bass, I hear calling your name. I mean, do we have time to strengthen up P-Bass? And the problem is, we also have to get its beauty stat up if we want to evolve it. Oh wait, I wonder if we have the item to evolve it. Ooh, yeah, this psychic could be strong. What's shaking, Lamb? Appreciate you coming to hang out tonight. Glad to see you. The Grant's Cooking Corner, I think. Oh, Grant's Cooking Corner. You know what? I would love to hear from Corel officially for a sponsorship, and we'll see what happens from there. Alright, what's your question, Miss Me? If it's for everybody, no promises I'll answer, though. Oh, y'all gonna choke me already tonight. Oh, I love it when chat pops off. Name? No, I don't remember. What is a Pokemon named Nile? I don't remember. I don't remember a Pokemon named Nile. Steve Carell? I don't think it's spelled the same way. Yeah, let's change out Pokemon. Evolving my shiny Seadra to Pokemon Scarlet. In Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Okay. Are you asking how to evolve Seadra? Let's say, because I can tell you how, or ooh, Moonblast will do. Or what's your question, Miss Me? Ah! Grant's Corel Corner. We're again is talking about how great Corel is, and we have a chance to make the good. Somebody reach out to Corel and see about getting me some funding from them, and I might actually think hard about that concept. Okay, so as far as evolving a Seadra, Seadra requires the dragon scale, if I remember right, to be held, and then you have to trade it with somebody. And I'm trying to think, I don't think there's any way to do that in Legends. No, because you don't get a Horsey or a Seadra in Legends. So yeah, you're gonna have to trade with somebody. Ah, gotcha. I mean, if anybody's willing to trade, you guys set it up. I'm down for that. I'm okay with you guys making a trade. I mean, don't make a whole big situation out of it if you can. But I mean, I understand needing a little bit of help. Trust me, it's not easy trying to find trade a partner sometimes. Now I know there was at one time there was trade codes online to where you could use the code and you had to trade the exact same thing or trade with like in realm for what you're trying to trade for with others, and others would be willing to trade you because of the fact that you were trading the same Pokemon that you both needed to evolve. So that might be something you want to look into as well, Miss Me, if you need some help trading it, and if you kind of get desperate about it. Search Scarlet and Violet trade codes for Seadra. Maybe unless it's oh, that's right. Sorry, you did say that. You did say it was shiny. So yeah, you're gonna have to have somebody you trust to trade it back to you. That's right, I forgot. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, you guys are okay to trade. Just you know, don't make a big situation out of it if you can. But yeah, I'm fine with you guys deciding to make a trade if somebody out there's willing to trade with you and trade you back. Just you wait, I'll get tougher and win my way through the Pokemon League, because I'm going to become the toughest Pokemon trainer there is, the champion. Grant, you better not lose to anyone before me. Dude, you just destroyed our poor little Tommy. Now we're gonna get somebody else. And Tommy was up there too. That level, he was up there on levels. Alright, let's see. So he was dragon and steel type, although That's not bad for a Steelix. Maybe if you guys can get Corel to reach out to me and we can talk about some real funding. Corel's got to come talk to me though. We got a psychic type. We don't need another psychic type. Can take our not that Feebas. It'd be this one. Fonzie. But that needs a lot of training. All I need is ice feathers and then I need a soul. Alright, gotcha. So do we endure training for Feebas for a little while? I mean, there is Absol, yeah, but even Absol needs some training. I was thinking about Hatch here because it's a steel type and it's not a bad way to go. Tending to be... well, see, the problem is the check has to clear first. Alvin? Wait a minute. Which one was Alvin? Oh, our Ralts. I mean, Alvin's not bad, but yet again, we're gonna have to do some training. And is it a male or female? It's a male, so we could. Well, no, because I don't think we have a shiny stone yet. Don't ruin April Fools. No Alvin and the Chipmunk. Alright, so y'all think Alvin instead? We'll have 2 psychic types on the team. But at least it's gonna be psychic and fairy, although... What is Popcorn? Okay, Popcorn is just dragon and flying. Blast Pop. Take care of my Absol. Try my best. So no Feebas. So Feebas for president. Okay, you guys. I'm. Y'all confusing me now. So we're going with Feebas. Is that what y'all want? Is that what we're agreeing upon? I mean, we're gonna have to go train him up. It's gonna have to. It's gonna take some work. Gotta get that stat up too. Alright, I guess Feebas it is. So, Bonzi's going with us. Oh, okay, Feebas is going with us. Bonzi is going with us. I gotta remember how to make the Poffins though. Because if we're taking Feebas from Bonzi, we gotta get that stat up. Alright, let's go, well, it's not there. Let's figure out if I got the right berries first of all, because I gotta have the right berries for this. Oh, that's right. They don't tell us what they do they? No, I think there was one. It's a puffin ingredient. Okay, but I don't remember. Let me look it up. Hang on a second, because I gotta remember which one's good for the beauty stat. One ESP. Berry for beautiful. Oh, if he has using it. Yeah, that'll work. Which berry? You need to feed it dry Poffins. This makes the using dry berry. So it's saying, they're saying use dry berries. Max beauty. Yeah. How do we max beauty? Which I know we got a max beauty, but which berry is beauty? Of course, it doesn't say there. Let's see here. There we go. Wikiberry, but after I feed him lots, he won't eat anymore. It's possible to get him more. Should I use berries? Your berries are basic, yeah, poffins at level 16 or higher and should get melodic. So I guess... Okay, this one says Wikiberry Poffins as well. Okay, so how many we got? We got 6 Wikiberries. Alright, let's go give it a shot at making... Poffins. My brain just completely kicked out. I forgot what we had to go make. Alright, so let's go make some Poffins real quick. So we need to go over here to Hardhorn. That's the city we need to go in. So Hannah, you gonna get in touch with Corel and see if they're gonna start sending me a check? I mean, I'm down for it if they want to send us a check. Really? You mean I don't have a cute enough Pokemon to stroll with right now? Alright, hold on a second. We're switching out temporarily. This is not a permanent change. I just need a Pokemon that can do the cute thing. Yeah, Pikachu's eligible, I know. Q? Q? We lost Pachirisu. Molly went down a while back. She fell to a battle somewhere along the way. Yes, let's try cooking. So do we do this one at a time, or do we put... You know what, let's just do this one at a time. Because we don't have about 6 of these things. And even then, I don't think I want to do them all. I think I want to do 5. So I want to try to hold on to at least one to plant if we need to. Alright, so let's go away. More video. Let's do my part. Oh, nice. Q means wait in Spanish. Oh yeah. No, I know what that one means. I mean, await Q per se, but I don't know. I was just saying it because you said it. My pair of scissors. You have no idea how happy I am. Well, I'm glad we're making you happy tonight, Miss Me. Oop, wrong direction. What is this? We have to cook Poffins to get the best effect for trying to raise the beauty stat for Feebas to evolve it to Milotic. I'm hurrying. Oh, we only burned it one time. Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's make another Poffin. Alright, one more. Well, not one more. We're gonna make several of these, but still. That seems like a good speed right there. M&M's oatmeal. Yeah, kinda. Oh, this is not my favorite part of the game, honestly. Poffins was never my thing to cook because you got to be just precise, and the better you are at cooking them, the more the effect is to them, and the less likely that they'll burn or slosh, or you know, you got to be careful with these things. And you got to cook them like just right to make them. I'm trying to keep it from burning. I mean, I'm trying not to slosh it out, so how is it thinking I'm gonna burn it if I'm almost not trying to slosh it out at the same time? Oh. Uh-oh. I hope everything's okay, Miss Me. Hope you're not too sick. But, hey, sometimes you gotta go to the doctor. Okay. I'm gonna pick my controller up and do this a little more up here. Because doing this under the desk is kind of tough. And see, I gotta do it just right all the time. So like right now, we're going okay. I'm trying not to slosh it, but I'm trying not to burn it either. But you kind of got to go fast to kind of get it stirred and started. Watching Hunter x Hunter today. Yeah, how is that? I've heard that's a pretty good anime. I've never actually watched it, but I've heard people with 9 to 5 talk about it. And they say it's a pretty good anime. I'm hurrying here. How are we? I mean, I'm trying not to slosh it out, so how do I not burn it and not slosh it at the same time? Oh, this is crazy. I'm just circling around with the joystick. It's a level 13 popping. That's actually pretty good. How many of these things we got? How many wiki berries we got? Okay, so what? 2 more? Like I said, I want to save one of these in case we have to grow them. Yeah, it's a matter of going in circles back and forth with the joystick. I mean, you know, that great way we used to ruin our hands and our joysticks on the Nintendo 64. Same concept. Doing the same thing here. I'm just trying my best not to burn our poppins too. Maybe, but I'm not sure they make a poppin bowl for out of Corel. Cam is way better than your head cam is in the way. The number for us. Oh, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Give me a second. I'll move it. I'll move it whenever it pops back up. Then. I'm sure the stylus. DS version. Yes. If I remember right, back in Generation 4, you did all this with the on screen with the stylus. Yes, with the touchscreen. But yeah, I think we did something like this, if I remember right, back in Generation 4. Give me a second. Wow, that one actually cooked up to level 14 pretty quickly. Yeah, one more poppin'. Just for myself over here for the moment. Yeah, so our wiki berries, we're down to 2. So we're gonna use one last one. And then I want to hang on to that other one, just in case if we have to grow some. If we have to grow some, then at least I can start growing them over the week and have them ready for next week. Because it does take a couple of days to grow them. And y'all... Okay, I'm slowing down a little bit. And y'all know we need berries sometimes. Alright, here we go. Back the other way. So glad Pikachu is just sitting there. Lemon is just sitting there watching us do this. Although I have to say this is it's a lot different and a lot easier than making curry. I'm trying not to slosh it, but at the same time, I also don't want it to burn. Yeah, this is taking some work here, but yeah, this is way easier than the cooking the curry in Gen 8. Okay, does that mean it actually burned or did it not burn? No, it did not burn. Whew, thank you, thankfully. All right, I'm gonna put me back in place. Now we're done with that. Yeah, no, we're done making poppins for now. We need more, we'll come back, but for now I think that's it. We're good for now. Let's get back out of here. And let's get to the right menu and let's switch our Pokemon back. Alright, Lemon. Go back into the box for now. Alright, now let's see if we've got enough Poffins of the right level here to take care of old Feebas. Wow, I've never been in here apparently. Dry, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Why won't a blizzard spawn? We're not in the north. We're not where the blizzards are at right now. Alright, let's give this one to Bonzi. And Bonzi ate the Poffin. Alright, Sheen went up a little bit, and Beauty went up a little bit. Let's give him another one. Let's see if we can up that Beauty stat. Two Sheen and another Beauty stat. Here we go. Hopefully this will get us there. Hopefully these 5 will be enough and we don't have to grow some more wiki berries. Okay, it's still raising little by little. Hopefully this will get us there. It's raising little by little though. And that Sheen's going up pretty quick. Which means that we're gonna run out of Poffins before too long. Or we're gonna run out of the ability to feed him Poffins. It's up there. Yeah, I don't think I want to feed him those. Could feed him this mild one that raises all the stats, but that's going to be a lot of Sheen it takes up as well. Let's go see. Let's go see if we can level up and see if it evolves yet. Not that one. Where's there it is, Celestic Town, and to the underground we go. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Alright, underground we go. Let's go level him up one time and let's see if he evolves. Let's hope that's enough beauty stat. If not, we're gonna have to figure out what else we can do for beauty. That means we'll have to go back and make some more dry Poffins. Hopefully. Alright, there's gotta be something in here. Here we go. Let's fight this Metatite. Oh, I'm a little worried that that's not gonna be enough. I'm worried we're gonna have to raise its stats some more. Maybe that Muddy Water Papa D. Let's see if we can take down this Metatite. Let's see if we can level up our little Bonzi. Alright, it leveled up. Now let's see if it's gonna evolve. It did not evolve. That's not enough. No, I don't think we've gotten a Munchlax yet. But I never can seem to get the timing right on the honey trees. I keep forgetting to do it at the right time. I need to set a reminder for, I guess Sunday sometime. What am I looking for? Let's see what other berries we have here that are dry. Often ingredients, they just say they grow in soft soil. Yeah, of course the berries don't say. if they're dry ingredients or not. You tag. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay. This is how I can learn more about them. Wait a minute now. Okay, so we've got some. Oh, that one will do a lot though. Used for picking because it's a very dry flavor. It also be eaten raw for its preservative taste. We don't have a 1 though. Oh, that kind of stinks. Chesto would work. Yeah, but we need to. Yeah, we need to make poppins out of it though. Yeah, we're back around with the wiki. The wiki is our best one. So we're probably gonna have to grow some more wiki berries before we're gonna be able to evolve Feebas. Yeah, because realistically we're gonna need some more. And paste the berries, that's it. Good for you for dry. Yeah. If you got a list of them, I'm fine. That's fine. Throw it in there, missed me. But just running through the handful that we have, it looks like we definitely are gonna have to grow some more wikis. Corn and cherry. So those, do we have any of those berries right now? So that's the wiki. Genlin, Cherlin, corn, and cornberry. I don't remember a cornberry charity. There's one right there. Excuse me, we got one charity berry, so that means we'd have to grow some more. But I think looking at the tag, it looked like, oh no, yeah, that is a pretty good one. So I guess let's go grow a couple of these and a couple of wikis, and let's see if we can at least get those started. I know of a spot right here outside of Heartholm is a good place to go, and let's see if those will help us out. Problem is they're not gonna be grown tonight, so what do we do? Do we go ahead and take Feebas with us and just start leveling it up? It's gonna be a hard call at this point, because I don't know if we go ahead and go in like we are. No, we didn't get a. Okay, I was hoping maybe we get one of those berries that you named off there that would help us out. So let's plant a couple of these berries. So let's go with our wiki berry first, and then we'll put that the charity berry next to it. Oh, it's a brand new berry. Look at that. Where is it at? I just seen it. There it is. Do we have any of these others? No, I don't think we do. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have any of the others, so we're just gonna have to grow these two. So let's water these two, and I can check back on them each day and see if I can grow them. See if we can't get a batch of them grown by next week. But in the meantime, what do? Do we take Bonzi with us the way it is and let it level up in the meantime? Just be very, very careful. and hope that we make it all the way through? Or do we go train him up somewhere? I guess. Let's see. I guess we're just not... I mean, yeah, we can keep getting stronger and stronger as we go. Y'all want to train up some? Y'all think train him up some? Well, if that's the case, then let's head back to Celestic Town. Let's go into the underground. Let's train him up a few levels. What time is it? 8:41. So we're about about 19 minutes away from halfway through this stream tonight. Not that button. No. I can't hit anything right tonight. You fail the entire Elite Four, you have to train anyways. Yeah, but then we start over a whole new... Yeah, I mean, fair point. Fair point. We do have to start over with a fresh team if we fail the Elite Four. Okay, so let's train him up for a little bit. So I was thinking... Let's train for about 45 minutes and let's see how far along we get him. Plus this will give a chance for flowers to get a little stronger. And then we'll go from there. If they're in decent range of everything else, then we may go try. So yeah, okay, we're gonna do some more training for now. But yeah, we might... What happened? Did Muddy Water miss? Are you guys okay with trying tonight, or y'all want to push it off again until we get Milotic? Until we get Bonzi to evolve? Music. I'm not linked in to be able to pull music off of YouTube at the moment, so I don't know how to do that directly. I like the idea, I'm just not set up to be able to do that. So let me put that up. I'll let you guys decide that one. Oh, you're waiting for a blizzard to spawn in your game. Gotcha. So we'll do this. Do we evolve Ozzy before taking on the Elite Four? Or just get high enough level? Evolve high enough. Ugh. Okay. Well, one, I don't know how to pull music from YouTube like everybody else does. I gotta learn that trick. And the other is, yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about copyright being a thing right now. Copyright would be a bit of an issue. And if you don't, or you'll get copyright striked. You don't make money from ads unless you are pardoned. Yeah, no. No, you're not. I'm not making any money off of this, so no. Yeah, we're not partnered yet, but I can still get copyright strikes. And the copyright strikes aren't just for money; they are straight up strikes against your channel. And I know this because I got a warning for playing the what was that? The end credit song from Scarlet and Violet. What was it, the Ed Sheeran song? Yeah, the Ed Sheeran song. I didn't get hit with a strike, but I did get a warning for it, so I had to be careful about that. They didn't make me take it down, but I do have to, you know, make sure that I don't do something like that again. So yeah, it's even though I'm not monetized and not partnered or anything like that, I can still get strikes. So I do still have to be careful, because those strikes, once they hit your channel, then that can prevent you from being able to get your partnership, or it can prevent you from being able to actually earn money off of YouTube. So it's still something I have to keep an eye out. Still got to be conscious of that kind of stuff. Thankfully, video game music, it's not that big of a deal, and doing commentary like this on top of the video game, they don't worry too much about it. Alright, Bonzi is growing. Alright, so right now we got, okay, we got some good votes. I got it pulled down. I'm watching it. I'm keeping an eye on it at the moment. Right now we're leaning towards Evolve before we take on the League, which is fine by me. That just means that it won't be this week, because I'm gonna have to grow some more of those berries. It's funny because it says there's 5 votes on the poll. Oh wait, never mind. It just jumped up to 7 on YouTube. Okay. It said there was only 3 people watching, and then jumped all of a sudden. There's this one streamer who's not monetized, and he does whatever he wants. I have heard of people doing that, yes, but I guess they just aren't worried about it. I mean, I would like things to be, you know, proper here, so I just don't want to take that risk, especially after having gotten a warning. Make the GCC theme song. Oh, I'd appreciate that, Lamb. Thank you. We will talk. Let us get the Discord up and running, and we can talk about that outside of chat. But that would be interesting, and I would greatly appreciate it if you wanted to. I'd be honored, honestly. He's not good enough to execute. What you trying to say here, Hannah? Oh, you're not good. No, wait a minute. You're not good enough. Sorry. Wait a minute. I misread that. I thought you were blaming me. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Lamb. I appreciate the offer, and yes, we might just actually talk to you about that, and that might be something I might actually take you up on if you're willing. Then, and we'll talk about it after we get the Discord up, though. Like I said, we'll talk about that offline. We won't make that a big discussion here, but I do appreciate the offer. Yeah, is everybody voting? We're up to 6 votes so far, and yeah, it looks like we're pretty much saying that we need to evolve Melodic before we take on the Elite Four. I hope you're not good enough to execute. No. Let's not execute anybody. Or executor anybody either. Yeah, I got it. That's pretty good. So we're not gonna executor anybody either. We're not gonna tangle in them. So let's not do that. I'm glad you guys are having fun tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. See, when you guys are having fun and come and hang out like this is when I have the most fun, because it's just so much better for me to be able to laugh and cut up with you guys and just have a good time. You know, the stream and the game playing might be the vehicle getting us there, but it's us having a good time that drives this, honestly. Alright, so looks like the plan is we're going to go ahead and evolve up our Bonzi. So it means that we're going to have to get some more berries. And I looked for that list there, Miss Me, and I appreciate it, but I couldn't find, I didn't see any of those other berries that you had mentioned on there. At least not in our box. Ooh, flowers finally made it to level 50. Nice. But if this is the case, then I may go after the flamethrower TM as well before we take on the League, so that way we get flamethrower on something. Probably gonna put it on flowers if all goes according to plan. That's if I can do some digging around this week. Ooh, Papa D made level 70, and I just realized it. Might need to switch him out and let something else take some training. But yeah, I may go after the flamethrower TM just because it will be useful. And of course, I'm trying to grow some berries this week then, so we have more berries for the poppins. And we'll see if we can't get that beauty stat up on our poor little Feebas on Bonzi. Not quite, Toast. No, just I don't think I will. Nothing personal, but just don't think I will. But hey, we got some strong Pokemon here, so I mean, you want to try taking on something like Papa D here, who's holding his own against this Girafarig? Actually, that took a little bit more work than it should have. It really shouldn't have taken that much HP away from Papa D. Alright, let's switch out Papa D. Let's put something else in the lead for a few minutes. Let's see, what else we got here? Flowers could use some work, but let's put Popcorn in the lead for now. I really feel like Popcorn's gonna be a hidden ace that we don't realize it. None of your Pokemon in the team right now? I'm sorry, Diddley. I know we've used a couple of your Pokemon along the way. So we'll have to see about what else we can get into the team as we go, but right now this is looking like a pretty square team for what we're going to be taking on in the league. Alright, I'm closing the poll out. I think everybody's pretty much voted at this point. So the final results is we are going to evolve. So it means we're going to evolve our Bonzi, Feebas, before we take on the league. So that means we're not taking on the league tonight. So we're definitely gonna have to do some training tonight. And you know what? Let's train till about 30 minutes before, and then I may go get that flamethrower TM. I know where it's at. Not as square as SpongeBob. So we're not square. I mean, I know SpongeBob is more square than us, I get that, but we're not square. I mean, the box looks kind of square to me. I mean, square-ish and more rectangle, but you know, whatever. It's four sides. Let's see if we can take down this Ghastly. I gained the gift of Flying Mastery. I'm now the true definition of distortion. I hope your character's not all distorted, especially if you're the true definition of distorted. I mean, that wouldn't be good for your character. It probably looks kind of odd then if it's distorted. What a wicked angle. Ooh, nothing about Popcorn's gonna do us any good here. Ooh, what do we use against this thing? Guess we'll put Papa D in. Welcome in, Steel. Glad to see you made it in. It's quite alright. I understand. Sometimes YouTube does what it wants to do. Send the Chrome Music Lab Inc. or no? Are you talking about sending it through chat, or are you talking about sending it directly to me? And what is a Chrome Music Lab link? Is that just a web page link? Yeah, I guess it'll be okay. And I can try to check it out in a little while because I won't be able to listen to it right now though. No, here. Okay, it's a website link. I don't know if it'll let you in chat. I know there's certain limitations in chat, so you can give it a try. Song composer as I have those songs, not good ones. I mean, yeah, I suppose I could still justify. I mean, yes, you are composing songs. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, Miss Me. I think we've had that struggle before, and I haven't ever figured out how to change it. Precision. Yeah, I don't see a way to. Let me check over here. Yeah, this one doesn't give me any options over here as far as the stream goes. Can you put it in just a regular comment after the stream, Miss Me? Just attach it into a regular comment, and I'll try to grab it out of that and listen to it afterwards. Yeah, like I said, I know we've had this problem before, because I think we tried to do something like this in the past, and the chat wouldn't let us, and I never could figure out how to change that. I guess I need to look into it. I need to look harder into it. Oh wait, here we go. What is this? No, that ain't doing me any good. That's just part of the dashboard. Never mind. Yeah, I'll look into it. Just if you don't mind, Miss Me, drop it in and as just a post afterwards on the stream, and I'll grab it off that, because I've got a few things I've got to do on YouTube in the backside after I get done with the stream tonight, so I'll be at least on it for about 10-15 minutes. That's a fair point, Lamb. Lamb has a good point. If you can give us an idea of where it's posted at, but like I said, if you can just put it in a post afterwards, if you have to, then I'll see what I can do. That work? What work? What are we talking about? Steel? I'm trying to read back. Did I miss something? Just can't try putting it on my community tab. Okay, that's fair. I'll go check your community tab after stream. Since it didn't pass. Yeah, links for some reason or other. Like I said, I know we've tried copy and pasting stuff into chat before, and for some reason or other it doesn't work right. So I don't know if that's a YouTube limitation or if there's a setting I can find and change. I need to dig into it a little deeper and see if I can figure it out. Is that what it is? You have to be verified to do a link? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Learned something new tonight. I wonder if that means am I verified then? Been doing this for almost well, for a little over a year and a half now. I wonder if, I guess, I don't know. Oh, that's a great question. I have no idea. To post it in the community tab. Oh, I gotcha. Well, hopefully it'll let you just post it as a part of the chat, as a post after the video goes up then. Because I'd like to see what it is that you come up with. Videos to post stuff on community tabs. Fair point, because I didn't start posting in the community tab right away either. I know it was a while before I started messing with the community tab, so I had quite a bit of streams and videos up already by the time I started messing with it. So Lamb may have a point. There is probably some kind of limitation with how much you have to have posted, how much interaction you already have with YouTube. Yeah, is there a website? Is there a website, Miss Me, that we could check it out? Or could you just type in the web address? Not like the specific, but get us close enough. Yeah, I know. Hannah and I have been looking into it and doing little tweaks and tests and trying to get there. We're just haven't got everything ready yet. I mean, I know Hannah's more proficient with Discord than I am, but we've been busy. That's the problem. The problem is we haven't had a chance to just sit down and work on it. Chrome Music. What is Chrome Music Lab? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. But yes, we do definitely want to get that Discord set up and set up correctly. Yes, agreed. It's like Hannah said, we want to get those stipulations and limitations set up. And again, I don't want to say the wrong thing because Hannah knows it way better than me, but I know we got to get it all set up to where the rules work there, just the same as what we have here on the channel, without having to be constantly moderated, so that way it is a safe place for us all. Oh, is it? It's a website from Is there... So that's probably a specific website, the one that you made it on, or it generated its own sub portion of the website. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I don't know how you would. Can you save it to your own computer in the meantime, Miss Me, or to your whatever device you're on, and let us get the Discord up, and we'll get you to post it there. Really? Y'all might have to teach me about this. I know nothing of this. Keep it. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna check in on it quite a bit as far as the Discord goes itself, but we have been talking about setting up, correct me if I'm saying this wrong, Hannah, bots to where we can basically let a lot of that stuff filter for the biggest part without us having to pay attention, and the stuff that the bots don't catch we'll catch ourselves, because I'm gonna keep it to where I can keep on it pretty regularly. I'm probably gonna sign into it and check on it from my phone pretty regularly. It might be my thought, just so that way I can get on and see what everybody's saying, see what's going on, and do some moderating myself. And of course be there to chit chat with you guys, because I want to chat with you guys. Yes, I agree with Hannah on that one. Yeah, we want to try and get everything set up as best as we can from the get-go, to where... Ooh, there's an Absol. To where a lot of things are already kind of pre-adjusted, and again, to where, yeah, I know it's going to require at least some interaction from us, and I plan on being in there as much as I can, but at the same time, I'm not going to be able to catch everything, so I'm hoping we have some settings and setups and things to catch these things that I can miss, or I'm going to miss, because there's just going to be a lot going on, I'm sure. But at the same time, I can try to pick up for what the auto misses. Or at least that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I plan on keeping an eye on it. I'm sure Hannah will probably be in there quite a bit. And you guys are all around. You guys all know the rules. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys do the same thing, and help out. Because this is where we're going to be able to keep our community, and we're going to be able to keep our community safe. It takes a community to raise a community, plain and simple. No, so far, don't jinx me now, Missed Me. But so far, no, I don't think I've yawned tonight. You guys have kept me awake and really kept me interacting, and so the more you guys keep me interacting, the less likely I am to yawn. What's titles when we set it up? Yes. Because it would take us scouring through a whole bunch of footage to go back and remember what all we talked about when. Because honestly, I know we've talked about this several times over several streams, so it's not one of those things that I'm going to remember either. And I guess I probably should have used my little notepad and wrote them down, but you know what? You guys just remind us of your titles when we get to that point. Please. It's the best we can ask for. We'll set it up that way. Did you missed me? You want me to yawn? I'm having a good time and enjoying hanging out with you guys, and you want me to yawn? There's title only, but those titles will hopefully be in to know you as OGs on the channel. Will definitely be more like adding and more permissions to you guys because you've been around longer. Yes, that is something that I did tell Hannah I wanted to stay on top of. Is everybody who's here now, who's been here with us, Scooby-Doo laugh. Nice. You guys have been around since the beginning. You guys have been here since the early days. I want you guys to be able to stand out a little bit more and have a little bit more, and just because of the fact that you guys have hung with us through all this, through the early days of the channel, so you guys deserve it. Oh yeah, Diddley, definitely an OG. Yes, Steel, we're considering you an OG as well. I mean, you guys have all been around since these, quite literally, what we consider still the early days. Hannah and I are still considering this the early days of my channel. I'm assuming she's probably considering her channel pretty early days still too. But I mean, yes, an OG, miss me. All of y'all, everybody here is an OG right now. And it's again, I still consider this the early days of my channel. It's less than 2 years old. We have no monetization yet. We are still growing as a community. The rival. Lamb the rival. But seriously, it's you guys have been around since the get-go. And I want you guys to remember that. I want you guys to be a part of the fact that y'all have been here since the early days in the beginning of this channel, because I still consider this early. Again, less than 2 years old still, very, very early. No monetization. We haven't pushed over 500 or 1,000 yet subs. You guys are in early. Okay, well, sappy with me, Rant. No, not sappy. Just letting you guys know that I want something more for you guys. I want you guys to remember that you guys are from the early days of the channel, and that y'all have hung with me through the nights of me talking to myself even, and just starting everything out. Is it? It's not. No, you're right. It isn't a year old yet, is it? I didn't think about that. So I'm guessing you still consider yours early days too, then, huh? In my mind, early days is where we're at as far as like sub count and, you know, growing and figuring out our identity and things like that. I enjoy it. Hope you're eating something good, miss me. Your channel's a year old now, Toast. Nice, congratulations. Ooh. I've got to pay more attention. We don't have a dusk skull yet. Let's throw a quick ball at it. And this one actually belongs to Diddley. Diddley, you want to name this the Dust Skull for me? Because that's actually where we're at in the rotation right now. Hey! So years old technically, but I don't post anything. So you've, yeah, this one's yours, Diddley. So Steel, you've had a YouTube channel for a while, you mean? Like you've had a profile? You just haven't done much with it? The whole anniversary video starts with, now for a video no one asked for a channel no one. Don't be like that, Toast. I mean, that's cute, but don't be like that. I'm sure it's better than that. I'm sure you probably got plenty of views off of it. Yes, back in the day, Lamb. Back when we were small, we were just starting out. I didn't realize we were going to run into anything new tonight, Diddley. It happened. So I'm going to give you a moment we talk. Oh, okay. So you haven't posted anything. Well, that's like my my primary YouTube account, the one I used to watch on. I've never put anything up. I've had it for years, but I've never posted anything on it because I don't post on it. I watch with that channel. This is the channel I post on, which apparently I learned in doing all this that if you have a profile, if you're watching YouTube and a login, you have a channel technically, even if you don't post anything to it. This is the first I was in first 10 subs. This channel is actually a big part of Grant, and I'm actually a big part of Grant, and I'm being as close as we are. And I wait a minute, let me read that again. This channel is actually a big part of Grant and I being as close as we are. Oh, that's you're right, Hannah. Yeah, there's a bit of a backstory right there. But yes, name him Charleston. Ooh, I like that. That's good. Oh, it's a her. Yeah, technically, but still, Charleston is. Hold on, it moved on me. I see it now. I had to let my eyes adjust. There, got it. No, we're not gonna add to the party yet. I've had my channel for a little over more than 10 years. Only been uploading for a few years. I mean, that's fair. I mean, again, I like I was saying, I learned that a lot of YouTube, if you have a login, you technically have a channel. You just don't have to post to it. So it's one of those things that I've had a login for years now because of how much YouTube I watch, but I've just never posted to it. This has become my post channel. And like Hannah said, there is a bit of a story there, but I'll leave that for her to tell. With something random, I didn't have a name planned. Sorry, I didn't mean to just throw that on you, Diddley. It just, I looked down at the list and I realized it was your turn whenever I realized that we had a new Pokemon we hadn't caught. January of 16. Oh, wow. Yeah, you have had your login for a while. See, minor gameplay, but I don't script anything. If you guys pay attention to the videos I upload, they're not scripted. They're just strictly gameplay. Yes, that was back in the day when YouTube had the star rating. That was so crazy. For 5 stars, for everything, you had to pick 1 to 5 stars if you wanted to rate it. YouTube has gone through a lot of changes. Joined in September of 21, so you've had your login for a few years now. This channel was created in April of 23, just about a month, if I remember right, before the first video went up, because I was getting everything prepared at the time. So I went ahead and nabbed up the email address and everything and set it all up and got it all organized about a month before, and told myself, hey, we're going live as soon as Tears of the Kingdom goes live. And that was my hard date that I did not want to let go of, because I wanted to make sure that I was live by that point. And I really should have changed out popcorn to something else. Let's put Hannah in. Still run by humans. that was back in the day. I remember back when YouTube was bought by Google, and it was such a new thing at the time, and it was I want to say it was less than 10 years old at the time. It was early days. Watching it on something called a BlackBerry. For those of you who know the BlackBerry phones, shout out to you. That is some old school phones right there. Or even more so, shout out to those who used a BlackBerry phone. That's an old school phone right there. Let's put Mama D in for a little while. Might have to go up and heal here in just a little bit. But yes, that's back in the days when YouTube was run by humans, when you had a star rating system. You remember those, Lamb? You remember back in the day when we had our Blackberries? That's when we actually had to web surf to youtube.com. You didn't even have a YouTube app. There was no apps back then. You just had to have a web page to pull up. Or if anything, some of the Blackberries were coming into the very early days of apps before things like the iPhone came along. The last thing I've ever used was a DS, and that's recent. Fair. I mean, I don't have, yes, I have my DSs, but I haven't used them in a while. It's my 3DS that I really use. It was loaded by bar sections. Yeah. I remember that, Lamb. Oh man, that was back in the day. Things were so different back then. And GPS was not a common thing. You had to I'm gonna date myself with this one, but I'm sure there's somebody out there probably remembers this. You would map quest everything. You did not use Google Maps. You just map quested it, and if you were lucky enough to have a printer, you'd print out those directions, and that is how you got around. Of course, I say all this, and I'm sure there's gonna be somebody like Papa D that would say something like, back in the day when you broke out a real map and you just had to figure out where on the map you were. Although I say that, I actually have a state map in my truck just in case. Printing map quest directions, I remember. Yeah, you remember doing that, huh, Lamb? That's an old school way of getting around back in the day. And you better look at that map quest real good before you start driving, because you think it's hard to look at your cell phone now, and it's dangerous to look at your cell phone while you're going down the road. It's even more so trying to read this piece of paper and trying to get your directions right. Yeah, if you stopped at a stop sign, you would quickly read the next like 4 directions before you took off. To have no GPS and Google Maps. I remember how big of a deal that was. Yeah, I did too. It was such a big thing to have GPS on the phone. My first phone, and now I'm really gonna date myself, was one of those old school Nokias that had like Snake on it, had a black and white monochrome screen, and it lit up green. That was it. Yeah, that was the first one I had. Okay. Alright, now I'm starting to fight off a yawn. I felt it coming on. But yeah, that's look, my first phone didn't even have a vibrate function. You wanted it to vibrate on silent, you had to buy the extra battery pack that had the vibrate motor in it. That was my phone. So sorry, Beth. Just can't hear you because of this Tom squirrel. Good luck with that squirrel. Oh no, yeah, we haven't had those in a long time. I hear it in my head too, Lamb, and I almost sung it just now, but I decided not to. I held off, but it just hit like I'm breaking nostalgia out of nowhere whenever you said I can hear the ringtone, because I can too. I can still hear that ringtone going off in my head. That almost makes me want to go back and see if I can find that ringtone nowadays, just to use on a modern phone to drive people up the wall to hear that old school tone. Oh man, what a walk down memory lane tonight. You guys really are bringing the nostalgia tonight. Oh my goodness. How do we get down this conversation of back in the day? Which, mind you, was a Tuesday. Anytime anybody says it's back in the day, that's Tuesday that they're talking about. It's always a Tuesday back in the day. Oh wow. Yeah, you ain't joking. It is completely Grant's nostalgia corner tonight. And I'm sure I'm completely dating myself by talking about all this stuff, and but I mean, this is the stuff that I grew up with. It's the way it was. I'll give you all another one. I'll give y'all another one that a lot of these people, these young kids nowadays, don't know. And I know I say that like I'm really old, not that old, but I'm not that old, but I do get the most of the references you mentioned. Okay, fair. Well, let's see if this one is far as way back. I remember back in the day when your cell phone plan, you had so many minutes during the day, and then nights and weekends were free, and you paid for text messaging. Like, text messaging was an extra feature you had to buy. And I want to say it was like $10 for unlimited text messaging or something like that. It wasn't nothing crazy, but text messaging was not a part of your base plan. You had to choose to add text messaging. I remember back in the day having to specifically say, hey, add text messaging to my plan so that I can use it. That is old school plans right there. That's the kind of plans that I had when I first got a cell phone, where we actually talked on the phone, and if you wanted a text message, you had to pay for it. Let's see. What is Bozzy? Level 29. Okay, it's growing a little bit, but Papa D did make 71, which is awesome. Flowers is finally over 50, which is awesome. And that thought I was starting to fade out when iPhone came along, and everything started to get touchscreens. Yes, yeah. See that. I was thinking about this the other day. It's kind of funny if you look at the trend of phones. They went from what we call candy bar phones, or just the bar style phones. Then flip phones became very nostalgic, or not nostalgic, but the thing to have. And then after flip phones, we went back to the candy bar style slates, or candy bar style glass touchscreen phones nowadays. And now the folding and the flipping and all that kind of stuff is starting to make a return again. Is it just me that sees this kind of wave of trends in cell phones between candy bar style and flip phones? Or am I just making this up in my own mind? Oh, okay. Whew. I thought that was going to give Papa D some problems, but Papa D took that like a champ. That's right, let's keep leveling everybody up. Yeah, a few more minutes and we'll go after Flamethrower. Phase 2, when they just made whatever shape they wanted. Fair point, Steel. There was a time when you would get some pretty unique phones out there. The ones that I thought were the most interesting at the time, and well, now I see why they weren't so interesting, but I get it. Were the side flippers that would flip open, and underneath you'd have a screen and a full-size QWERTY keyboard underneath for text messaging. There's those heavy text messengers. Text with folding screens seems like a great combo. I'm not quite there yet, but only because of the fact that these folding glass screens, quote unquote, or touch screens, are not quite to the point to where they're as durable as a slate phone or a piece of glass phone. And admitted, even a piece of glass phone is going to break whenever it drops, but at least I failed. There's the yawn. Told y'all they were coming. Somebody will have to let Miss Me know that I did yawn. But the problem is the foldables and the flippables and all those, they break just from folding and flipping them nowadays. They're not quite durable for the everyday use, I guess. I don't know how to put it. It's just, they're not quite there yet. Yeah, I mean, I'll give it time and we'll see how it works out and see if they get better, but I don't know, they're just not quite there yet for me. That's because that's the one thing I used for this. Nice. Yawn count 1, yes. The Xbox is not one I ever actually owned. I've always been a heavy Nintendo owner. I always liked my Nintendo games. I have had my well, I don't want to say my share, but I've had a couple PlayStations along the way, because there've always been some games that I can only play on PlayStation that I did enjoy. So I did pick up different PlayStations along the way, but Xbox, I've never owned an Xbox, honestly. I don't remember it well enough to tell you that, but I do remember what it looked like. I remember the original Xbox having the 4 controller ports on the front. The thing I could never figure out was where the memory card went to, and then somebody one day out of the blue told me it goes into the controller. I was like, oh, well, that just like a Nintendo 64 makes sense. But I didn't have a clue at first. What happened? How did I miss this? How did we lose Papa D? Did anybody see how that happened? Huh? Well, it's a good thing we got Bonzi as our new water type. Apparently I wasn't paying enough attention either, because I don't know how that happened. Oh, I got trained Pokemon, duh. Oh, did it do a destiny bond on us? That would explain it if it did destiny bond and I missed it. It did? It one-shot him? I'm still trying to figure it out myself, Steel. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I mean, I know it just happened, but... like, what happened? I want to see, can I go back and... how did I miss that? Okay, I'm gonna let that play through for a minute while we pay our respects to Papa D, because I did not realize Papa D went down. Wow. That hurts. Papa D's been with us for a while. No, that's... wait a minute. Ah! Not what I wanted. Backed it up a little bit. I want to see if I can see when it happened. No, stop that. Wrong button. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna take the shell bell from it. Alright. Well, we gotta find another Pokemon now. Down goes the Giraffe rig. And... so was it Ghastly that took down Papa D? Alright, I think I've found it. I want to see this real quick. Okay, so I sent in Mama D. And I think it switched it out. I did. And I went into Papa D. Just kind of curious. I'm just trying to check it real. If you want to see. Oh, it did. It used Destiny Bond. Okay. That is what it is. I so took it down for a moment. Yeah. So despawns again. Also rip. Yeah. I feel like I'm just gonna give Papa D a moment. Okay, we gotta pick Papa D's replacement. Wow, Papa D's been with us for a while now. All right, actually, I feel like Charleston actually would probably be really good to take with us because we don't have a ghost type. Yeah, we've got a poison dark type here. What type is? It's just ghost. I feel like it could probably do us some good to have a good ghost type. So we'll have a water, a fighting psychic, a poison dark, a dragon flying, a grass and poison. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll take Charleston with us. So it'll be a good ghost type. I feel like that'd be a good one to have with us as we go. All right, I guess being as Charleston is our Papa D replacement, we're gonna go ahead and give it the Shell Bell. Yeah, appreciate you guys agreeing. I was hoping you guys would agree with it. I thought it'd be a good idea. Or no, not the cleansing tag. That's not the right one. Spooky, we got spooky plate. We could give it the spooky plate, but we may do that later. I think for now we're gonna give it the Shell Bell, and we'll give it the we might give it the spooky plate later. We're gonna have to get the Reaper's Claw for it later too. I'm kind of hurt now. Let's do a full-on save. I cannot believe I was not paying enough attention to not lose Papa D. And Papa D's been with us for a long time and been a strong contender in our team. Well, it's got to evolve still. It's an unevolved Pokemon. It'll evolve. And when it evolves, it should jump up a pretty good bit. I mean, I feel like we got enough pain as is. I feel like we don't need to summon any more of it. Hurting enough as is. We lost Papa D. Good night, Lamb. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming and hang out. Hope you've had a good time. And we will see you hopefully tomorrow night. And yeah, we'll talk in the Discord once we get the Discord set up. We'll talk about this song, about the music. And I do appreciate it. But yeah, have yourself some rest. Hope you get some rest tonight and have a great night. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. We'll be back with Echoes of Wisdom tomorrow. Yeah, I want to say Echoes of a Kingdom. Echoes of Wisdom tomorrow night. Ah, nice. Flowers in, Bonzi leveled up. Alright, let's get Charleston leveled up and see if we can evolve it real quick. And then after that, I want to go after the Flamethrower TM real quick. And I really kind of want to stay away from Ghastly now. Ghastly they kind of hurt me. Cannot believe that Ghastly did that to us. Oh well. I guess everybody has their time to go, and I guess it was just Papa D's time to go. Hate that, because Papa D was doing such a good job for us, doing some real work for us too. Yeah, it'll be what it is, I guess. Alright, let's get him leveled up. Let's see if we can evolve him real quick. Stay away from the Ghastly. And, ooh, a Ralts. And then after that, I want to get the TM Flamethrower if I can. Pretty sure we can. Pretty sure we're ready for it. Maybe. Whatever. Beef. Yeah, probably. I mean, and I like Haunter. Haunter's a really good Pokemon, but now, just not sure I'm gonna be happy with Ghastly now. Ghastly just cut me to the quick. Ghastly really cut me to the quick this time. Really am gonna have to do some off-screen grind and get this team up. Really gonna have to get this team ready for the Elite Four next week. Definitely gonna have to get some more berries for Bonzi. Bozzy. We want to evolve our Bozzy. Although, in all fairness, Bozzy will make a really good water type for us once it evolves up to a Melodic. I wonder. There's a taskbar to grind for you. I mean, fair, but I do enjoy it. It gives me an excuse to play video games during the week, especially off stream. Gives me an excuse to say, hey, I want to sit down and play some video games tonight. Welcome in, Impulsive. We are training our team to get ready to go after the Elite Four. We're actually supposed to be taking on the Elite Four now, and we were going to, but we had some mishaps along the way, and I lost some Pokemon. I get launched across the Pacific time. Ugh. That doesn't sound fun, but be careful getting launched that far. Who do we use now? I guess we'll go with Hannah. What you got in mind, Steel? What you looking for? Also decision and lights and Guardians. Ooh, good luck with the Guardians. Are they anything like the Guardians from Tears of the from Breath of the Wild? Ah, gotcha. Trying to look for some friends for. Does it have to be modded specifically for friends? Well, I mean, for what it's worth, mine's not modded either. Not my main one. I'm planning on looking for one to mod. I am still looking for one. I know we talked about it the other night, and I did look online a little bit at some places to try to, like eBay, and I didn't find any that I was quite willing to pull the trigger on just yet. Some good ones out there, definitely, but none that I was ready to pull the trigger on just yet and buy. But I will find me one when the time is right. And when that time is right, I will mod me a 3DS as well, or a 2DS. Yeah, a 2D or 3DS, whichever one. It just depends on what I can find. I was hoping this would go a little faster and we could evolve our Charleston real fast and then go after that TM online service out back and shot it either earlier this year or the one before. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I think it was earlier this year that the 3DS and the Wii U went offline, if I remember right. And yes, they no longer have their online. Yes, thing in the world. Took me 20 minutes. I've seen a lot. There's a website that I want to go check out when I get ready to do it, and it seems like it's super simple. In fact, I think I can do it from the 3DS or 2DS without even having to hook it up to like a computer or anything like that. It's all done through the browser. So yeah, I'm planning on doing that, and I just got to learn a little bit more about it. The newer version, really? Well, that's interesting to know. I'll see if it's one. I mean, Steel could probably vouch for this better, Impulsive, but from everything I've read, it's pretty safe for the biggest part. I just wouldn't do it on one that you want to keep all the save files on, or at least make sure you can back your save files up somehow or another first because you don't want to lose them just in case. Oh, do you have to a little bit steal? I was thinking that it could all be done through the browser, through the webpage I was reading, but I'll go back and I'll read it again when I get to that point. I mean, it's fair, Diddley. I mean, here's my thing. I'm not gonna mod it because I want to steal anything. I just want to mod it to load a lot of files that I can keep on it that I don't have to carry. Specifically things like Game Boy Advance, because I've heard that Game Boy Advance files work fine on the DS's, 3DS, 2DS. And I would like to have a lot of my ROMs, a lot of my save files loaded to my 2DS to play that way, so I'm not carrying around a ton of cartridges. Don't get me wrong, back in the day when we didn't have a choice, that's what I did. But if I can load a lot of that stuff to my DS now and carry it around without having to worry about carrying a bunch of cartridges, that would be awesome. And you don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you on that one, Steel. There is always that chance. If you're just careful though, most of the time you're okay. The big thing is, as soon as you can, make sure you make a backup of your core software, so that way if something does go wrong, you have an option to be able to restore it back. Nice. Transfer some Pokemon to home. But we can still transfer Pokemon to bank and then into home from there without having to modify your DS, as long as you have Pokemon Bank already downloaded though. That is the caveat. There's a thing that practically does it for you. Oh, nice. Well, that's interesting to know. Yeah, I'll definitely be looking into it a lot harder when I find one that I'm ready to do the actual modding to. Yeah, I guess popcorn's gonna be our best bet. Okay, good. So the backup is already a part of the main steps. That's good. Oh, gotcha. Impulsive. I see. And that was my concern, is if you had it or not. Yes, that's very similar to what phones were back in the day. Ooh. That's a bigger hit than I wanted to be. But yeah, we used to back up our NAND files as well to our phones when we were modding them. That's fair. That's make a good backup before, yeah, you go too deep into any of it. Nice. Okay, so Universal Updater will do it as well. Yeah, I really... You know what? Let's run away from this, Mr. Mime, because I don't want to risk losing anybody else to my bad decisions. So let's return to the surface. Gotcha. I mean, I'll check the steps when I get to that point. Whenever it becomes something I'm gonna actually get a chance to really do, I'll read up on the details of it. But yes, backing up the NAND was something we used to do with phones back in the day when we used to hack our phones, Android phones. And we always made sure we had a core copy of our software on our SD card, so that way if something did go sideways, we could always restore our phone back to the way it was and then start over again. But yes, I remember using the NANDs back in the day with the phones, so that sounds like it's very similar to what we're gonna do on the DS then. Where? Oh, I remember where now. Yeah, there. That's where I want to go. deck. I don't want to talk to people. Ah, but still, you get a chance to talk with us though, Toast. Alright, let's see if we can go get that that TM real quick. I mean, it's nice the fact that you still get a chance to talk with us too. Oh, did we not battle this trainer along the way? I guess we didn't. It's called Pretendo. Used for online services. Turned off when you're in a bank or well, no, oh yeah. I've heard about that Pretendo. It's good for whenever you're ready to get online and do everything. But yes, you're right. It can mess up anything official. So, and that's when it starts to get hairy. I feel like is when you're jumping back and forth between doing official and trying to use your modded stuff. Yeah, see, Mario Kart 7. I still have it on my main console. So, ooh, there's a lot of trainers I missed up here. So I probably won't worry too much about it myself. Well, I was thinking this. Well, I guess you're right. I guess it won't mess you up anymore because Nintendo doesn't technically have online services. But then again, I'm wondering if the Pokemon's still launching their online service, considering they do support transferring from bank to home still. So is it more of it's just a block on bank? I'm just curious. If it's more of a block on bank, then that's not so bad. But if you can get banned from bank, then yeah, definitely be careful. But I'm not worried about all that. All that's on my unmodded standard 3DS, 2DS technically. So I have bank. I can transfer my Pokemon up. I have Mario Kart to where I can race on it. That's going to be more along the lines of I'm going to race with family because I'm not too much worried about racing online with Mario Kart anymore. Like I said, I'm mainly going to do mine for loading my my old games to where I can take them with me, to where I'm not having to constantly carry around a whole bunch of cartridges and a whole bunch of old hardware. And don't get me wrong, I like my Game Boy Advance. It's great, and I play on it fairly regularly, but I don't like having to carry all my cartridges everywhere. So I play on it mainly here at the house. So having all those loaded up to my to a DS, ooh, how'd I miss those? So I can take them with me would be awesome. Ooh, grab a couple more berries. Okay, let's go out here and let's see if we can get that TM now. We may not. I may be doing all this and it may be futile because of the fact that we may not be allowed in out here yet. I guess we're gonna find out, but we're gonna try. Well, I've been out here to get the berries before because the berries are gone from over there. So maybe we can. Maybe we can go in here. Let's see. Let's find out. Yeah, but sure, we'll take it out with Poison Sting. Alright, let's head into the Ironworks. Let's see if we can get that flamethrower, because I think that's going to come in handy for us. I really feel like it's going to be a handy thing to have. But at least these go fairly quickly. Let's battle these guys, see if we can knock them out. I mean, I don't do a lot of social media either, just for the fact that it's just not a lot of positive out there on it. That's the reason why I want to make sure our Discord stays as positive as we can keep it and as family friendly as we can keep it when we get it set up. That's also the reason why I do the channel and keep it as positive as possible, because I want everything to be happy here. I don't want to live in a delusion of a happy world, but I want it to be someplace enjoyable. I don't want the toxicity or negativity to be our thing. I want it to be positive. I want it to be upbeat. I want to have a good time. So yeah, I can kind of agree with that, being careful with the social media stuff. That's fair, Steel. And see, that's a good way to keep it. My problem is I wouldn't be able to manage it like that because I wouldn't take the time to try to narrow stuff down on my own personal stuff. I would just let it be, and what happened happened. And I know that would be a mistake, so I'm better off not getting on the social media myself. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna set it up so that we all can have our communication, but when it comes to just having social media to have it, I can't do it. I can't go that direction. The only way out of this room is, or this section is this way. Oh well. Okay, let's go this way. So that center room right there is where we're trying to get to. Alright, let's fight this guy. I'm hoping we can get over there and grab that TM, because I'm pretty sure that TM's in the center room here. I did have a page pulled up for this a while ago whenever I was trying to learn where it was at. So we might have to go consult that if I get lost in here. Ooh, a Steelix. And it's low level enough, we might actually be able to use Mama D's Giga Dream. Ooh, it does. It has sturdy. Wasn't expecting that. One of my X-Men's. Well, I mean, at least you keep track of an old friend. I'll give you that one. Here's the point. Shinnin and one. I might have to go check that one out myself too, Steel. Appreciate it. Welcome in, Kit. How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by for a little while. We are working our way around to try to get a TM for a flamethrower and training up our team before we get ready to go after the Elite Four. So appreciate you coming and hanging out for a little while. And very quickly deleted it. Yeah, TikTok doesn't seem like my kind of thing either. TikTok is, I don't know. It just, I mean, I get it for what it is, for people who enjoy the music aspect of it, but just not my kind of thing. Got the Firestone. That'll come in handy somewhere down the line, I'm sure. Let's see. How do we... Okay, so we're gonna have to go down some more to get into that room. Okay, so let's go back over this way. Let's go this way. Oh, 1, 2, or 3. I guess we'll start with 1 and see where we go. Alright, so let's fight this guy. Could someone help me evolve Electabuzz? I'm not sure if there's anybody playing other than us, and I'm not doing an online play. I'm doing strictly a single play. Oh, we really could use our water type at this point, couldn't we? Oh, poor Papa D. If it's not a very specific Electabuzz, there are trade codes you can search online, Kit, that allow you to do a code trade, and people will trade you what you're trading them, so that way you both can have a Pokemon evolve. And remember, Electabuzz does have to have its electrolyzer for it to evolve. Well, good luck. Hopefully you can beat your Master Toast. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can figure out this puzzle here and figure out how to get that TM, because we really can use that TM. Ooh. A jar of Rockincense. Interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, check, I would do a web search if you can, and That's not the direction I wanted to go. And see what the code is for trading Electabuzz for Electabuzz. And somebody out there will do it. I know they will because I've seen them do it before. I've done it before. I've done it to where I've traded online with people before using those codes. Ah, that is not where I want to be just yet. So how do I... Huh. Let me try this one. Oh wait, that's the one that got me back there. No, that's not the one I need. I need to go through the center one. Do I feel like I'm getting myself lost. Let me try this again. Hang on a second. Let me try the lower one this time. No, that's the one that got me back over here. Okay. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Is this the... Huh. This is back at the entrance. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. I'm confusing myself because I'm getting turned around here a little bit. No, that's not the one I want to go through. Hang on a second. I think I've got this figured out. Maybe. I say all that and then I'm gonna get over here and I'm gonna confuse myself again. Watch. Okay, so we gotta go that way. Now that one takes us back to the beginning. So let's not go that way just yet. What about this way? I got $10 on the 3DS game is hype. Nice. That's one that Hannah really enjoys. Maybe it's on the Switch. Yeah, and the $10 was one that Hannah really enjoyed. Oh no, that's not the one I was supposed to do. Went through the wrong one. Hang on a second. I think I got this. Yeah, Nintendo's was kind of a cool game whenever she showed it to me. Is this the one? Yes, this was the one. Here we go. Well, hello. It's not often I get visitors here. I tried to make Ironworks run better with the moving floor tiles, but no one was happy about it. They said that moving floors made them dizzy. But you haven't, yeah, but you don't want to listen to me whine. Have a souvenir. Oh, nice, you got a Firestone. 2DS, and you'll be able to get the educational purpose. There's the original, there's the original and the 3DS versions. Yeah, you talking about the DS versions and the 3DS versions? And you can work with all of them, can't you? Like how everyone is on topic and I'm just like suffering. You were the one said that you had to keep yourself distanced from humanity, didn't you? All right, so we've got our TM. So we got flamethrower. Let's head back to Celestic Town, and we'll go ahead and see. Do we get one or do we get multiples? Let's see here. We only got one. Ooh, wow, popcorn can learn it as well. I didn't know that. But let's go ahead and teach it to flowers. And that way we have flamethrower on flowers. And we'll be ready to go. Ooh. But what do we drop? Toxic is good. Venoshock is good. Night Slash is good. And Shadow Claw is good. You know what? Maybe we won't teach it to flowers. Maybe we'll teach it to popcorn after all. Yeah, maybe so. Because that's hard to let go of. While I like the idea that we have a flying move on popcorn, Sky Attack is not really the move to have. I don't think. So let's drop Sky Attack for Flamethrower, and we may have to get another flying move on popcorn later. But at least now we have another fire. We have a fire type move we can use. All right, I think that's a good spot to save it. We'll have to check on our berries. I'll check on our berries throughout the week and see if I can grow some more of those. That way we can try to evolve our Bazi. We want to get it up to a Melodic. But yeah, that was I think some pretty good work. I hate we lost the Pokemon we lost tonight, but it happens. I'll do some off-screen training and get them ready, try to get them a little closer, and try to get those berries ready and those poppins made, so that way we can try to evolve Bonzi by next week. Hopefully I'll have everything ready and we can just evolve it on stream next week, and then we can go after the Elite Four. So thank you all for coming and hang out tonight. I appreciate it. Hope you all have had a great time. If you guys have enjoyed this, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up before we call it a night. If there is anybody out there who has not yet hit that subscribe button, hit the subscribe button and that notification bell. You don't want to miss out on the things we have going on here on the channel. There's a lot of great stuff we have going on, and we'll be back tomorrow night with Echoes of Wisdom. So thank you all. You guys get some rest, and I appreciate it. And thank you, Steel. Appreciate it. Yeah, y'all get some rest, and I will see y'all then. And I am definitely gonna give me some rest because I'm fixing to bail out and jump in the bed. I got a few things to do, but I will get there. I'll be able to get in the bed before too long. So y'all have a good night, get some rest, and I will see y'all all tomorrow night. And as always, be good and God bless.